Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again, and welcome to another episode of the FIFA 15 transfer budgets. We had a look at the Barclays Premier League earlier on tonight, and that video has gone down so incredibly well that I thought you guys deserved another one. So I'm going to give you the Bundesliga now, and then I think tomorrow I'll do Serie A and La Liga. And if you leave me feedback in the comments, if you would like some more, then of course I will do those for you. I've got 2 videos already planned for tomorrow, as well as 2 extra transfer budget videos that will have La Liga and Serie A. So you guys are being flooded with videos from me right now. Hopefully you're enjoying them. If you do enjoy, then of course hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, of course hit that subscribe button. Maybe we can get to 20k sooner rather than later. But let's start off then, shall we, with FC Cologne, of course new to the Bundesliga this year. I think I might be mistaken there, but I think they were in Bundesliga 2 last year or the year before. I can't remember. I'm mistaken. Probably correct me in the comments. £3 million is their transfer budget. Oh, typical Chess fashion. £3 million their transfer bucket. Pretty small, but they don't have too high hopes for an overly successful season, you wouldn't have thought. FC Mainz, or FSV Mainz, are another team with a rather low transfer budget of £3.8 million, although a couple of good players in there in Juricic and Okazaki up top. Very, very good Japanese striker. Definitely one to look at if you're looking for a cheap and efficient striker. Another team that perhaps have slightly higher ambitions, 1899 Hoffenheim, £7.5 million transfer budget for them. Slightly low. I would have thought they had slightly bigger budget. Kevin Volland in that starting lineup and Roberto Firmino, of course, both got Team of the Season cards and Ultimate Team last year. Bayer Leverkusen are a side that definitely do have high ambitions for the upcoming season. Toprak we signed in the Dortmund career mode last year, as well as Heung-min Son, in fact, and as well as Bernd Leno, so we rather raided them last year. They've got £15.5 million to spend this year, and they've got a lot of good players in there. Calhanoglu is an extremely good young talent, and I highly recommend you pick him up in your career mode series. And the next team, of course, Borussia Dortmund, already recruited Ciro Immobile and Adrian Ramos for their striking replacements, Robert Lewandowski, and you also have £25.5 million to spend to try and strengthen the rest of the squad as well. Nice high budget for them, as you might expect, being the second best team in Germany. Borussia Mönchengladbach, a lower budget for them, £8.5 million, although they could really do with a couple of new signings, to be completely honest. A side that tend to be in and around the Europa League places the past few seasons, but need that extra bit of injection of cash to really make the next jump up. Eintracht Frankfurt are a side with another very, very low, unfortunately, transfer budget for them, £4.2 million if they're your side of choice. FC Augsburg even lower, £2.5 million, the lowest we've seen so far in either the BPL or the Bundesliga. Unfortunately for them, barely any money whatsoever. Quite the opposite of that, though. FC Bayern München, £46.5 million, an identical budget to Chelsea, although their wage budget is significantly higher at £3.2 million. Obviously, the new signing, Lewandowski there up top, and Benatia in the centre of defence, really just phenomenal. So much depth in their squad. Of course, they won the Champions League year before last. Real Madrid winning the year just gone, but they'll definitely be wanting to maintain or retain that Champions League trophy, and I wouldn't put it past them doing it this year either. The next team, FC Schalke 04, weirdly only a small budget of £8.5 million, which you would have expected more from one of the better sides in Germany. Perhaps underachievers in recent years, should have done a lot better with the quality they've got in their squad. Klaas-Jan Huntelaar up top. Julian Draxler is obviously one of the best young talents in the world. Would expect him to do well at Schalke in real life and on career mode, although I'm sure a lot of you will be trying to poach him away. Hamburger SV had a really poor season last year, stayed up on an away goal in the relegation playoff in the Bundesliga last year. René Adler is too good to play for a team like Hamburg, as is Rafael van der Vaart, in my opinion. A couple of good players in there that really should be at better clubs, achieving better things. So £6.5 million for them. Hannover 96 have £7 million. A couple of good players in there. Of course, Leon Bittencourt is there on loan from Borussia Dortmund, so a couple of good players in that squad. Same with Hertha Berlin, of course, losing Adrian Ramos to Borussia Dortmund, although it appears they've got Julian Scheiber from Dortmund as well. Whether that's part of that deal, I'm not too sure. It may be. And of course, you've got Ronnie in there as well, who scored a banger of a free kick the other day, by the way. If you haven't seen it, check it out on YouTube or Vine or something. Freiburg, unfortunately for them, only a £3.8 million transfer budget. The next club, Paderborn, the lowest we've seen so far, £1.3 million. The new boys to the Bundesliga, SC Paderborn rather, and really expecting a tough season for them, shall we say, this year. Stuttgart, a £5 million transfer budget. There's definitely a lot less money in the Bundesliga than there is in the Barclays Premier League, which is quite surprising, actually, considering the wealth Germany has as a country. But still, A low transfer budget for Stuttgart at 5 million. Wolfsburg 21 million though, a surprisingly big transfer budget for them. Of course, really good players in that side. Gila Voga at CDM alongside Luis Gustavo. Not sure whether Gila Voga's there on loan from Atleti, whether that's a permanent move. You'll have to let me know in the comments. Kevin De Bruyne, of course, wonderful talent there, and Ivica Olic up top. Werder Bremen, are they the last one? They are. Werder Bremen, the last club, really low transfer budget for them as well. £2.5 million. Would have expected more from them. Franco De Santo up top alongside El Hero Elia. Although you would expect him really to be playing out wide, as that's where he's better suited, but still decent dribbler of the ball. Lost his 5-star skills this year, unfortunately, but £2.5 million is the transfer budget for Werder Bremen, and that's going to bring the Bundesliga transfer budgets video to a close. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Hit that like button if you enjoyed, and of course let me know in the comment section which leagues you'd like to see after La Liga and Serie A, which will come tomorrow. So I'll try and give them to you as the extra videos in the day. So you'll have 4 videos from me today, or I mean tomorrow. Check your sub boxes for those. Start that again. Check your sub boxes for those, so you make sure that you see them. Of course, subscribe if you haven't already, so that you definitely get them in your sub boxes. And we'll do those too. And of course, leave me suggestions for further leagues. But for now, thank you very much for watching. 4 videos tomorrow, so be excited for that. But as for now, I'll see you next time.